Good morning, it's Claire here at Beccles Sewing and Handcrafts. It is Saturday the 10th of December and it's time for another one of my Advent videos. Now today I'm going to be talking to you about some different feet. So underneath my elf hat I have a selection of presser feet hiding. So I'm going to give you a quick run through some of the different feet. There'll be a second one of these videos with some more feet. But we've got a few to look at here, so let's crack on. So I've got 5 different types of free motion foot in front of me. I also have the brother walking foot, and you can get generic walking feet. It just happens that my one is a brother official. And I also have a bias binding foot with me today. So we'll start with the walking foot. So that's this contraption here. Now, walking foot is used to sew difficult fabrics like velours and things because it has this extra set of gripper teeth on the underside of it. You can also use this foot a lot when you quilt, so it just helps guide the fabric in from the top layer as well as the feed dogs on the machine work in the bottom there. Now when you attach it to the machine, this piece goes round the bar that your normal press foot holder sits on. And this piece goes in the bar that holds the needle. So as the needle moves up and down, it makes the feed mechanism move up and down. And that is what drives the mechanism to feed the fabric through. So that is a walking foot. Then we have the bias binding foot. Now the bias binding foot clips on just like any normal presser foot. And at the side here I've got a twiddly screw that opens up the gap at the bottom here. So you can do different sized bias binding, and you've got the measurements on here. This bit on the top here unscrews to move the presser foot as well. Now you use the bias binding foot for sewing bias on, funnily enough. And you just feed the bias through the openings when it's set to the size of bias you're working on, and it helps to sew it on flat and saves you having to do 2 rows of stitching, one top stitching, one to actually attach the bias to your fabric. So that's the bias binding foot. Now we have 5 different free motion feet. Now here you ask, why do you need 5, Claire? Well, each one is slightly different. So I've got the standard basic hopping free motion foot, and again, like the walking foot, it attaches, all these ones attach to the bar that holds the presser foot, and it jumps up and down when the needle goes up. So this lies on the needle, just like this piece on the walking foot goes around it, this piece lies against the needle bar. So that is the first one, that's the standard basic jumping one. Now I'll move on to this one. This one is a closed, clear free motion foot. So it's clear so you can see what you're working on, but it's got a closed loop. And this one is the same, but with an open loop. So again, it's clear, I can see what I'm working on, but the loop is open at the front. And then this one and this one are the same, but one is small and one is large. So this one's a small open toe metal free motion foot, and then this one is a large metal open toe. I have to admit the one I use the most is probably this one, the large open toe, because I find it the easiest to work with. It holds the fabric down and gives me enough space to work in with my needle. And I find that one the easiest to work with out of all of my free motion feet. But I do have the 5 different ones because each one works slightly different and gives a different result. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you again tomorrow for Sunday's Advent video. Take care everyone, bye bye.